Hey guys, GNT here, and today me talking to you guys about Miles Morales Spider-Man issue number 1. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm sorry, I feel a little let down. Like, Miles Morales was my dude. He was that guy as far as Marvel went, because I haven't actually really enjoyed anything from Marvel in quite some time, and he was basically the only thing keeping me there. I read Miles Morales' Spider-Man book from time to time, and then, Bendis left, they stopped the book, and I just recently saw that, they're starting it back up, and here's the thing, I expected for it to be different, because new people writing and stuff, but I didn't expect it to be bad. Like, I expected different. I didn't expect bad. Like, the Spider-Man book, since he became just straight up Spider-Man, like that's the title for his book, Just Spider-Man. When they did that, the book kind of dipped a little bit as far as, the quality, but it was still readable. I was still, into the story. I was there for the most part. And when they came back as Miles Morales Spider-Man, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. It was not. It was awful. I don't want to read any more books about Miles Morales ever in life. But because I'm the guy who just thought he was so awesome and stuff, I'm gonna give issue 2 a chance and see where this goes, see what happens. But issue 1 was horrible. It was awful, and they don't even try to subtly, they don't. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get my thoughts together and stuff. I don't write this junk down. I'm sorry. They didn't try to ease their political views into the comic like you should. They just downright threw it in your face. It's like, come on, man. Let me just have a fun adventure with Spider-Man that has nothing to do with the real world. Because it's a freaking comic book. You can throw in your agenda in the background, where it's not just in my face, kicking me in the head, saying, "Huh, you like that? Uh-huh." Just, The only good thing about this comic was that one page with Rhino. Like, when they showed the full image of Rhino towering over Miles, that was a beautiful page. That's the only thing I liked out of this comic. That and I think it was 2 pages following, where they made a couple of jokes, where it would just seem like, those couple of pages seemed like they forgot that they were in the rest of the comic. Like, all of that leading up to it was like just complete crap. First off, they spent a majority of it talking about Miles and where he came from and whatnot, and how he got his powers and stuff, and who these characters are. Let's just be honest. Nobody new is reading Marvel Comics anymore. Everybody that probably picked up the Spider-Man book already knows Miles Morales. But, you know what? It's cool. We can let that go. We can let go of all of the beginning of the book. Just fine. We'll just say it's cool. You can have introduction. But the rest of it was boring. Until you finally got to something that felt like some Spider-Man stuff. It's like Rhino comes out, he's like, "Why don't you go home and play some Sega?" He's like, "Sega? How old are you?" That was that was cool. I thought that was funny. I was like, this is what I was looking for, and I thought the rest of the book would go that way, but it didn't. This looks like it's gonna just be awful. And that's why I said I'm gonna give the second issue a chance, because I like Miles, and hopefully they don't screw him up any further. Well, they don't screw his book up any further, because to be honest, they haven't done anything with his character in this book. They just didn't, do too much, period. That's just what the book is. It feels like they just didn't care about the character and the book, but it's cool. It's just the first issue. I keep telling myself that, so I will be willing to give the second issue a chance, but this first one felt like a waste of time and a waste of money, because they charge you $4 for these things, man. Like, I don't mind spending the money on the Teen Titans book from DC, because it's great. It's a good book. Here? I'm like, come on, really? This is trash. Ooh. Oh. I'm sorry. Miles Morales is he was my favorite Spider-Man. It is what it is. I like Peter Parker and all, but he's been going on so long, and you kind of expect what you get from him. It's not like it changes all that much. So it is what it is. With Miles, it was a different character. He had a different life, different experiences and stuff, and it was cool to read. So I grew attached to him. And now it seems like my only hope is gonna be the new Superior Spider-Man book, which they're supposed to be coming out with this month. I don't know if it came out like last week or not, or what day it's supposed to come out, but I need to check for that, because I do want to check that book out too. Because Superior Spider-Man is right there with Miles Morales for me. I loved that run. Actually, Miles Morales is my favorite Spider-Man character, but Superior Spider-Man was my favorite run of any Spider-Man. That stuff was fun. And it's mostly for the same reasons that I felt that Miles Morales' book was fun. Because it was different. It wasn't the same old Peter Parker Spider-Man story, So, a little upset. A little upset. But it's fine. I'll get over it. It's no big deal. Maybe, here's the thing. Because they like to tell you that this isn't for you. Maybe Marvel just isn't for me anymore. That could be the thing. Like, it seems every year I read fewer and fewer Marvel comics, until it finally just became me reading freaking Spider-Man with Miles Morales. And I guess this is the end of that. I'm hoping that issue 2 will be better, but I don't know. I'll just check it out and see. Man. And I had been waiting. I was so excited for them to start this back up. No, man. I can't even say this is a review on the book. It's just my feelings on the book. So I guess I could still say review in the title. I don't know. But for me, this has been the worst comic I've read in a very long time. It was so bad. Oh, man. And at the end, I thought, there was hope. It seemed like there was hope. But then you see that last page and it's like, I don't know where they're going with this. Hopefully they go to a good place. The book ends up making a full 180. That'd be wonderful, But Oh man, I just don't have faith in Marvel anymore. Miles was the last thing that I had attaching me to Marvel. I can just give up on it now. Well, no. I'm gonna see how Superior turns out. And if that's good, they still got me on one book. But if it's bad, I'm gone. And I don't know. It's just me rambling about how disappointed I am in a book that I was excited for. It happens, you know. We get excited for things. And they let us down. It's life. And it's been the life with Marvel for quite a few years now. We get excited. They let us down. And now, there's no reason to get excited anymore. The magic is gone. Like, here's the thing. Every once in a while, they'll have a gem that'll be a one-issue gem. Like, it'll be a great book for one issue. They can't actually make a full run of a great book. Marvel can't do it anymore. I don't understand why, but it just seems like they're not trying to be consistent. Well, actually, I'm wrong with that. They're pretty consistent on being bad. But every once in a while, they sprinkle in a gem. And it's like, oh, this book is great. I'm going to read the next one. Then you read the next one and you're like, oh, I forgot. These books suck. Oh, so I guess I'll just stick to Titans. Not Titans. I'm sorry. I've read Titans, and that's not fun at the moment. But mostly because I'm a big Nightwing fan, and Nightwing's not there right now. And the only reason why I was with the Titans book was because of Nightwing. So it's whatever. The new issue came out. I should check that out and see how it is. Also, oh, you know what? It's fine. I'm gonna worry about that later. I'm gonna talk about that in a separate video. The different DC stuff. Because this is about Miles Morales Spider-Man. And now that I've rambled for a while, let's just talk about a couple of things in the book. Like, it starts off talking about the different characters and stuff, which, if that was done in like 2-3 pages, fine. But they spent a lot of time on talking about the random, well, I guess they're not random, but the characters of the book that, to be honest, seem like they might be worse characters now than they used to be. And they weren't great characters to begin with because they weren't a big focus of a book that was about Miles Morales, you know? It was like they're side characters. Cool. And this, it seems like they're gonna not only be side characters, but they're gonna be bad side characters. And I'm hoping that's not the case, but with this first book and the way that they had stuff going on, the dialogue and all that stuff, it was pretty bad. And as far as this book goes, I guess, I'd give it a 2 out of 5, maybe. I was gonna say 1, but the Rhino stuff I did like. Because oh my goodness, the Rhino looks so good in this book. Also, the cover sucked of the book, by the way. The cover was awful. But the Rhino was the freaking saving grace of this book. Like, when we got to the Rhino, I felt awesome. But it was only for a couple of pages. Then it was back to me. So, as far as this book goes, it's a disappointment. It was awful. They ruined the fun of Miles Morales, and hopefully they recover in issue 2. I doubt it. But that's going to be the end of this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought about it down in the comments below. Whether it's positive or negative, I'd like to know how you felt about this book. You know, it's just, whatever. Anywho, peace out. and have a great day.